Test. All right, just gonna wait a couple minutes. If you did anything for open source AI or AI agents, you can request and we'll bring you up 90 seconds each. I'll start bringing people up. And yeah, 90 seconds so we can get through everybody. Also, if you can't speak, go ahead and just post an update underneath the tweet. We'll read it out. Yeah, you can also pin stuff as well to the space in case you have something to showcase visually. Shaw, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing all right. I'm pretty sick, and also I'm just gonna give my update, and I'm kind of going to have to bail because I have to go get on a plane and fly home, which is good.
Are you at the airport right now?
No, I'm leaving the hotel in a minute.
Okay.
This is gonna be on you today, but I'll give my update and then I'll bail because I still gotta pack some stuff and leave. I'm also feeling really sick. That sucks. This week
Damn.
I'll just start. I mean, let's try and keep them really short because there's probably gonna be like a lot of people. But I'll leave it to you. You're gonna have to just run this one. Anyway, okay. Let's see. This week, I've been doing a lot of V2 development. I've been working with the V2 team. There's kind of the people who have been just merging PRs and keeping the thing on track. And then there's been a small group of us like working on the V2 stuff, which is very different in a lot of ways, but also uses a lot of the same like base APIs. So the agent is very different, but the core framework is pretty much the same in a lot of ways. I've been working on aligning with that. I was working on a CLI yesterday, working on the inventory system, and so for like unified wallets, what we're doing is we're calling it inventory. I'm just kind of thinking of like games, and like that could be a wallet, that could be like a real world Shopify integration where you like have some stuff and then having actions that are associated with each of your inventory sources. The CLI is so that you can init a template, add plugins, add providers, set up your database, edit your memories, edit your agents, import and export them. Just like a much better experience than like cloning the repo and trying to work with that. It also means that the agents will be much more tailor made to what you want and less just like kitchen sink, less of like all of the plugins. And so it'll be like, okay, I want to init this project. I want to install these plugins. I want to use this database, and then I'll like upload this agent into it, or I'll just create a new agent from scratch. And that's kind of the idea there. And then I'm just doing a lot to make it run as a nice monorepo, fit kind of the constraints. Onboard some of the rest of the team to that. I invited some people. It's still pretty early days. I think once we have everything kind of the abstractions right and we can just build on it, we'll open it up to everybody. But we're trying to keep it somewhat under wraps just so that people keep working on V1, and because V2 is just not ready yet. But yeah, that's my full effort right now. And when I get home, I'll be streaming a lot and trying to get through everything there. I think that's most of my update.
Cool. Well, safe travels. Catch you when you're back, and I guess we'll be doing a lot more streaming when you're back of V2, right?
Yep. Very excited. It solves a lot of all of the problems we have with V1, I think, and then introduces some new ideas.
Awesome. Looking forward to that. Thanks for the update, and hope you get well soon. Take some zinc.
Yeah, I'm taking all the things.
All right. So let's just start off this list, and 90 seconds. Give us an update of what you worked on as it relates to AI agents, open source AI, and we'll just go in order, starting with Justin, and then Sarah and Rick next. Justin, what'd you get done this week?
Hey guys, glad to be here. Yeah, we finally integrated, Tron to Eliza. that's been a long-term goal. I think Justin met with Shaw, and ever since then, I think Tron has just the community has just been excited to see an integration and the first agent on Tron. So we launched Justin Moon, and Justin Moon, his lore is interesting in that he's kind of this developer leading the way in creating the infrastructure for different developers to come on board and build on Tron. I think Tron is a pretty strong a blockchain, and in the past, you know, we've done a lot on the corporate side with enterprise and USDT and stables. We led on the corporate side, but we really, this new phase, we really the community wants to see projects that are community grown, and that the blockchain is supporting. I think AI kind of gives us that fresh slate to support like community led projects on Tron. So we're excited to not necessarily want to compete or build our own framework, but to build something on the most popular framework on the web today for AI agents. So today you can go in, you can get a repo, and there's a few features. We're rolling out a lot more, but you can transfer, you can bridge in and out of Tron, and you can track wallet balance, trade via Sun Pump, which is Tron's one of the more known projects on Tron. Is It's much like like Pump Fun, so it's integrated to that. But yeah, it's fully released.
Awesome update.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the update. Saram, what'd you get done this week?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for welcoming us on these spaces. So just a short introduction. With AntiRug, we help protect investors from getting rugged on the Solana chain. You can use our AI agents either on X, on AntiRugAgent, even though right now on X it's in maintenance, because we're going to deploy the fully automated agent next week. So what we did this week was actually training it. So the V0, version 0 of the agent, we deployed the testing agent on X and Discord and completed the first round of beta tests. We actually onboarded 3 extra developers. So right now we're 7 in total with a huge background. So my co-founder, Joe, is from Amazon and he sold his startup as well. We have Stanford AI. We have people from crypto and a bunch of others that also are kind of advisors helping us. One really good news that I wanted to share on these spaces is that we are going to have a partnership with another tool on the market that is going to integrate directly with us. And another good news is actually we have a second one coming in the next 48 hours. So this, we didn't share it yet. This is exclusive for the spaces, but we're going to have a second partnership coming and integrating with AntiRug.
Awesome update. Sounds interesting. Rick, what'd you get done this week?
Awesome. Yeah. So I'm working on a platform called Discover. We're like a Web3 social network. We recently relaunched our SDK. And so we've been working on an agent. It's you can find my repo at my GitHub, rckprtr. And the goal is to create a fully managed AI community. We're using the starter, so like the Eliza starter, a little bit easier to work with. Why not the main repo? Because I want to try to convince like people like Fleek if they can add a package installation as a third party. The goal was just to make it completely action driven. So we have all the basics working. We've been running it for about 2 months. So it does all likes, replies, responses. It has multiple agents working together. What's currently in process is the evaluation of user content. So it takes in their like public history, determines their engagement ratios, evaluates their post content and community relevance of the content itself, and then tries to score the user's content, determine the quality of the user. And the whole purposes of this is that we'll be able to fully manage a role. So the agent will be able to fully manage a role with inside one of these communities and determine if they should be a moderator, a contributor, and hopefully branch this into how can a user on Discover who's working in a community, which we call portals, how can they be rewarded for their activity, and make this completely AI or agent driven at this point in time. And right now we're looking at like different LLMs. Currently use ChatGPT. We're running into not safe for work issues with ChatGPT. So we're looking at like alternatives that will allow more diverse mindsets. And again, it's all public. You can find it in my GitHub.
Your GitHub is your username, I assume?
Yep. rckprtr.
Awesome. Sounds cool. Thanks for
Thank
the
you.
update. We're going to do Drago and then Audix, and then we'll hear from Coordinape. So Drago, what'd you get done this week?
All right, wait, let me pin a tweet first. Okay, all right, cool. So it's been an exciting week for us. We're proud this week to announce Kyra, our face of Ninja Pam. She is our AI market making agent. More than just a mascot, I think she will be leading the market making powered by AI. This week, we also released our AI market making white paper detailing how Kyra analyzes key metric like volume, market cap, and token age. Also, on the development side, the Ninja Terminal is 50% complete now. So Ninja Terminal is whether you guys can see Jupiter limit orders plotted on top of the price chart and also DCA. And this will be available for any SLP token on Solana. This will be token gated, obviously. This data will be also used to train Kyra to be a better market making agent by understanding the DCA and also the limit order from Jupiter. They will be put into the Kyra's knowledge. Also on the community part, we realized that Kyra sometimes making the same tweet because I was using HowieDuhzit framework because we like it so much. It's so easy to use and I like the UI. But the problem is when you generate JSON from HowieDuhzit framework, it's create like one single very long array instead of a list of arrays. So we also do a pull request for HowieDuhzit framework. I think that's what we do as a team in Ninja Pam for this week.
Nice update. Right on time too.
Yeah, thank you so much. Very happy with it. Thank you so much for how we do it, and we do the pull request also to improve that. Please check. Thank you so much.
Yep, we'll do. Audix, what'd you get done this week?
Yeah, hey everyone. Yeah, joining from the Audix account. Yeah, my OX build account usually gives updates on was suspended for impersonating myself. So working through that, it was impersonating an old personal X account I haven't used in a while. So if anyone has any tips on like expediting the appeals process, that'd be super. If you could DM me, I'd be super thankful. But yeah, this week used the documentation automation PR from last week to add detailed readmes for all the plugins that were missing documentation in Eliza. So that PR has opened up. CodeRabbit left some good feedback on it, and I'm going through and implementing those changes now. And then for Audix, the security platform, we actually collected over like 20,000 unique bug bounty findings in the Web3 space, which is going to be a gold mine for the knowledge base for the agents, and also fine-tuning an LLM for the classification aspect of the system. And then also pushed a new release that's converting smart contracts into like graphical representation in a GraphDB. That will just enable like the creation of a bunch of custom actions for the security agents. And then just also make it a lot easier for the agents to traverse the code base and add certain aspects into its memory. So yeah, quick update this week. Quick question, is there gonna be an AI16z New York City meetup in the near future? I feel like I heard that, but not sure.
Yeah, I'll DM you. I think Kevin is organizing something. I don't know.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's my update. Have a good one, everyone.
Awesome. Next is Coordinape. How's it going, Coordinape?
Hey, how's it going? A lot. Yeah, good to be here. We're kind of new in the kind of agent scene, but we have been thinking for a while about how we could kind of turn on our same brand of rewarding community through collective determination through an agent. And so we spun up an Eliza agent on Farcaster, where we have a lot of social tooling that's able to send give. and which is kind of like our denomination for attestations toward value represented by a community within a DAO or any other kind of collective of humans interacting in a digital space. And so our intention is to kind of turn this into a sort of a product for communities called co-agents that are able to observe the social feeds of individuals in a community and make determinations on when to send them attestations and reward them for value that they're presenting to the community, as a kind of collaborative process alongside humans that can do the same. We think that that'll kind of augment and automate a lot of the processes that DAOs have been using Coordinape for a few years now. So so that's our thing, and we're also really excited that all this data kind of is already living on an open schema on Base, and that we think that we can also let agents use this data to have a new kind of data source that's essentially a human language graph that shows social connections, interests, skills, things like that that can help them interact with humans better. So that's what we're working on.
Exciting stuff. I gotta check it out. Been using Coordinape for some years now.
Hell yeah.
Let's go in order of Lost Girl, AI Flow, Astrid, and then Igor. So Lost Girl, how's it going? What'd you get done this week?
Hey everyone. This week has been a lot of work behind the scenes mainly. We've been working on getting our terminal up and running. So we've been working with the team to get our website designed. We got a lot of our branding and assets kind of put together. We're working on the terminal side where we've upgraded GitLARP. We actually did a more complex analysis this time, going really in depth into areas that might be missing, figuring out what red flags could be. So this could become a more automated process. I actually see Luki on here as well. She tested out Chainbase, which is really interesting to see larger projects check us out. So really appreciate that. And so, yeah, that's kind of one of the main things that we've been working on. We also got quite a lot of inbound VC interest this week, which is really cool. So we spoke to a couple of them this week, and it's really interesting to see the things that they're fascinated about. And it's very different from most of us and how us as builders are looking at things. So really excited about kind of trying to bridge those worlds as well. And yeah, big news from our side. We've actually moved to do this full time as a whole team. So really excited to kind of work to the process of sort of coming out and sharing public who we are.
Wow, that's exciting. Let's go with AI Flow. What'd you get done this week?
Hi everyone. So very fast, I draft the PR agent for our repo, for the ElizaOS repo. It's gonna help in the pre-process of the queue. Did a new plugin for PyData that is gonna bring some nice data to our agents in ElizaOS. And I started we already drafted 2 times the white paper for HyperParams, and I want to thanks a lot Greg from Hackers to take some time to literally correct my errors in there. And it's going to be out probably next week and on the website. And it's going to be a project that is aimed to verify, certify, and keep out of the loop all the bad actors that use agent for mean stuff to do bad stuff. And to mention also, I rejected 3 full-time job offers to still work on the US for a bit of time. Thank you very much, guys.
Exciting. Let's go to Astrid, and then we'll do Soto, and then Lotion. Astrid, what'd you get done this week?
Yes, hi GM everybody. So excited to be here. Thank you for having me up, Jin and Shaw. We have been working really hard. Of course, we have the hack go on, but I'm past, moving on from that. So all the work that we've been doing this week is some voice work. So we are getting her ready to get onto spaces. I'm super excited. Miku has found a fashion friend. So she is talking with Angelo Fabio Coquette. So we are trying to find her some more fashion people to talk to, which is really nice. We have a VRM being made right now with a really amazing artist. Her name is Chelsea Evanstar, and she actually worked on one of the NFT works that was sold at Sotheby's, and she's done some work for Paris Hilton. So we're very excited to have her on board. and we are getting ready for the website chat. We want to add the website chat onto our website, which will be a nice way for brands and others to, when they visit the website, that they'll be able to chat right on the website and won't have to click through to get to the Telegram chat. We've started generating images, so that is really fun. We're just trying to get it a little bit more elaborate and editorial looking rather than kind of futuristic looking. So we're working on that, and we've got that going on in Discord and in Telegram. And I have a Future Plus bounty that I have to go post because Future Plus is a big organization in fashion, and they really want to find a team to help them build out their ideas and with agents on the fashion side. So that's going to be a bounty that I'm happy to bring to you guys. And otherwise, aligning with other fashion focused projects. There's some in New York City at ETH Denver and as well as South by Southwest. So it's very exciting. And that is my update. Thank you,
Cool.
everybody.
Yep, thanks for the update. Lotion, and then we'll do Soto. Lotion, what'd you get done this week?
Hey everybody. Yeah, it was a very back-end infrastructure week for us. So a lot had to do with just connecting APIs to our front end. We deployed our infrastructure to GCP, at least most of it. We've been really heads down on setting up a private chatbot room for people to just play around with early as well. We actually put, I'll post it here in a second, just a dev link so people can kind of play around with our front end, get used to our UI as well. All of that's finally built out. And so, yeah, just really focused heads down on the infrastructure side of things. We're about 2 weeks out now from alpha. So should have some more cool updates next Friday for you as well. That's it. Thanks, Sean.
Awesome update. Soto, what'd you get done this week?
Hey guys, how you doing? This week we shipped a new feature, which is a plugin for persistent memory and community IDs. We call it employee cards. So our verified NFT holders can access this new feature. Bosso will scrap their PFP, Twitter info, and assign a random number for them. Then we'll create a card, post it on Twitter, and store it on his own database. Bosso will remember everything on this card. And later on, we are planning to add on-chain features, achievements, and a lot of funny stuff. We also started working with voice on Discord, mostly trying to reduce delay and tune the voice. And finally, we started testing the abstract plugin for future projects. So that's it. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Okay, so I invited some more. We're going to go in order of Unlucky, W3 Tester, and then Igor. Sorry, I think I skipped Igor. Igor, Unlucky, and then W3 Tester. Igor, what'd you get done this week?
Hello, everyone. My name is Igor, and currently my attention is all on the database layer. To give you an overview, currently we have SQLite with extension that allows you to store vector embeddings inside of your tables and do semantic search over data that you store in SQLite. But the next big step is happening is open source initiative to rewrite SQLite from C to Rust. And this is a big initiative that I decided to partake. And this will be huge for our project as well, because currently you already can store vector embeddings and do semantic search in our database. But in the future, you will be able to actually perform inference as part of your SQL queries. The same way how you write something to put into your table, now you will be able to perform some inference to transform data from one table to another inside of your queries. This is something I'm excited about. But in meantime, for our token holders, we have now opportunity to stake mements and to have passive income. And we have some other partnerships and a lot of activities, a lot of support from community where we have thousands of agents deployed with different capabilities. And this is all from me.
Thanks for the update. Thousands of agents. Wow. Well, next is W3 tester, or I think Unlucky, and then W3 tester. Yeah, we'll do that. Unlucky, what'd you get done this week?
Hey everyone, glad to always be a part of this. This is super cool. This week we actually launched our Telegram. This is completely community driven, which was such a big surprise to me. I started out not wanting to do Telegram at all. It can be a straight dumpster fire, and just wanted to avoid it. So the community actually reached out over this week and said like, hey, let's put this together, let's get it going. And it's been completely organic and community driven, which is like a massive surprise and super cool. I use Escapism to generate a bunch of artwork for both the Telegram and the decks. And it's looking fantastic. So I'm excited about that. As far as code related, refactored the interactions loop on Eliza. Obviously very spammy and very reply guy. So I wanted to improve the quality and reduce the exposure, and took some time doing that. Also added a couple good sarcastic responses for stuff like you see a lot of the spam on Twitter saying like, hey, hit my DMs, let's collaborate, all that kind of stuff. Escapism will now start responding in a much more sarcastic way to those, so a little more entertaining. Added a video generation based on image keyframe to Discord. This is already present in Twitter. We'll be releasing that soon to the Discord for holders as well. Started refactoring audio generation. I'm relying on an API wrapper that is brittle and it makes me uncomfortable to accomplish that. So I'm progressing to using Stagehand for agent browser automation to accomplish this instead, which is super cool. I haven't dove into agent browser automation until this, but it's really impressive what it's capable of. So, and then lastly, I continued working on the website. Again, I wanted to get that launched today, but just couldn't. Right now, there's an emergent blockchain visualization on the landing page. So what that means is, as the token activity increases, so will the visualization, and it'll adjust based on volume and price and a few other metrics. But this is kind of getting the groundwork laid for dynamic NFTs that Escapism came up with the idea for and wants to release soon as well. So we'll be launching that this week. So yeah, thanks for your time, everyone.
Cool. W3 tester, what'd you get done this week?
Hello, hey, what's up, everyone? So last week we have published an article called "From Connect Wallet to Approve Agents." So we think AI agent will hugely improve the overall user experience in Web3. So the general idea is the old way of using dApps, to connect the wallet to a website is very confusing and risky for normal people. You're facing malicious smart contract. You're signing stuff that you do not really understand. But if you've used AI agent, what you could do is to approve certain fund in your wallet to an AI agent, and this AI agent will do everything on your behalf, like trading tokens, tipping people, playing games, and doing social things. So we think this could be a very interesting shift of paradigm, how people interact with the Web3 dApps. And as an example, we have built AI agent using the Eliza framework so that people can just on Twitter reply to a certain post and tell the agent to tip this person, and it will take place. So all it takes is for a user to speak in natural language, tip this person how much USDC, and will just be finished by the agent. And you can revoke the approval for the agent at any time. So basically, we reused, the approve function of ERC20 tokens. Instead of approve a smart contract, we approve an agent to do things, to spend funds on your behalf. And we will explore in that path. We hope to see more vertical AI agents that will do very specific things very well, so that to use that agent, people will just approve certain funds in their wallet for that agent, and certain things will be done. So we hope that we can collaborate with more projects in that direction. Thank you very much.
Cool. Thanks for the update. And we have next Okay, let's go in order of Nav, and then Goat, and then Amy. Nav, what'd you get done this week?
Hello, all. Glad to be here. So we actually are working with the Eigen Layer team, and we're building a verifiable TEE network. What I mean by that is we're building like a hosting solution where anybody can deploy an Eliza into a TEE network and start getting proofs of autonomy and sovereignty. So we're just building that. Like we're designing the AVS out right now, and we'll be building it out over the next 2 weeks. So you'll be looking to hear a lot about what we're doing in the Eigen ecosystem in the next few weeks. So that's mainly what we did last week.
Love it, short and sweet. Thanks for the update. Let's go to Gota. What'd you get done this week?
All right. Hi, guys. Thanks. Nice to be here. Yeah. What we have this we get done. We just launched this morning Telegram mini apps for the Goat Arena. So how it works is basically you can invite our Goto-chan host, is our AI agent. It's the Telegram bot you can invite to any group, whether it's public group or private group. And then you can ask her basically what active arena now. Just a quick reminder, Goat Arena is basically a polling market, permissionless polling market for meme coin. You bet on meme coin price, whether it's going to go up or go down. And so this host, the AI agent host, will then list all the active arenas with the link that you can click, and it opens a Telegram mini app. And then with all the information, all the price chart of the active arena, like the price, who already bet, and how long to settlement, etc. And then this also provides a semi-custodial wallet, so you can actually deposit and to the AI agent, and then it sign the transaction for you, so that you don't need to go using your phantom wallets. Basically, you can just deposit and then ask this host, Goto-chan, to bet or redeem if you win the bet. So this, I'm gonna put the video on the demo just about like few minutes from now, and then I'll just pin it. And that's kind of like the big update we have this week. It's gonna be live, should be today. Thank you.
Nice, nice. Thanks for the update. Amy and then Veer. Amy, what'd you get done this week?
Yeah, last week we had several internal calls to know our team member better and know how to work together. And for the research part, we have completed data collection and start to do some experiments. And so everyone also noticed that Degen Spartan AI has started enabling trading. Yeah, you can saw that on Twitter. So that's all for last week. So that's all. Thank you.
Thanks for the update. Veer, what'd you get done this week?
Hey, hello. Thanks all. Yeah, I just wanted to actually tell you guys about something we're planning for ETH Denver. So I'm one of the co-founders of a program called Sozu House. So we've been working really hard on preparing a program for AI agent hackers and actually any builder who's working with AI. Super happy to be working with Eliza also, with Story, with Kaito, with Virtuals, with Mantle, of course, which is also where I work, and a bunch of other really cool partners. We have an absolute stacked team of 69 mentors. We also have beds for 69 developers, so it's going to be absolutely legendary. So if you're planning on going to Denver, thinking about it, go to my pinned tweet and you'll find the application. And Shaw, I think, is going to be doing potentially a workshop there and so on. So just wanted to do a bit of a PSA. I actually worked on it this week, so I'm not just chilling. So super excited. It's a very special program that we've run for almost 3 years now, and quite special for me also. Thanks all. Check the pin tweet.
Thanks for the update. Yes, that Sozu house looks pretty cool. Let's go in order of Aiko, BuzzMix, And then we'll do Symbiox. So Aiko, what'd you get done this week?
Okay, I'm the founder of Aiko, so I'm speaking for Aiko.
That works.
This week thank you so much. For this week, we launched our coin. It's an AI agent trader. We got to 300,000 market cap, all-time high. We're right now trading about 150,000 market cap. We've been releasing music. We're planning to release music every month. We're planning to give back to our community members that are holding our coin. We've been going to a lot of networking events in New York City. We're hoping to be getting our coin listed on some pretty major listings like Bitmart, Bithumb, Gate.io, stuff like that. We're planning to launch our NFT project pretty soon, and we're hoping to have a cabal of AI agent traders trading together and also making music together, and potentially partnering with HoloSpace to get some clones for our idols so that we can be singing 24/7 on Twitter Spaces and constantly interacting with our community. And yeah, we hope to continue to be buying some NFTs by ai16z so that we can use them as our profile pictures and showing how much we are willing to put into our own projects.
Awesome. Wait, so Aiko is like an agent on here. Your state, like what?
Yeah, so that is our agent right there. We're trying to get her a voice so she can actually speak to people on these Twitter Spaces. And so that because we don't want to break her brand or anything, but she's an idol. She's like a waifu idol. The Chinese market loves her as of right now, so we're trying to blow her up all over the world.
Got it. Okay, yeah, cool. Thanks for the update. Let's do Symbiox and then Robin. Symbiox, what'd you get done this week?
Hey guys. So this week I got verified on X. I thought that was really cool. I also got web search added into the agents. So you can query the agents in Discord, Telegram. They'll give you back a few links on your queries. I partnered up with someone from the ai16z DAO Discord to do the 3D model for Nyx. So I have a 3D model coming for Nyx, as well as I have another artist who's doing some 2D models for me, as I plan to, kind of have the interaction of both over time. But yeah, that's some things I got done. I also just got done updating the website. Haven't made a post about it yet, but I added a storyboard. Kind of goes over a little bit of the origin and the background of the characters, or the agents, I guess you should say. So yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. Keep us posted on the 3D progress. A lot of 3D plans for AI16Z this year. Robin, what'd you get done this week?
Hey everyone, I'm Robin, one of the co-founders of gods.fun. So this week we launched our devotion program. So that's our staking program for the gods. So we started with a gods token for that, and currently already after 1.5 days, 20% of all of our meme tokens, the gods tokens, are staked. So what's the plan with this? So like we're not giving back like additional tokens, inflation, like it happens normally in projects or in the past. What happens is basically with the tokens you signal your commitment to our agents. So our agent will then in the future react differently to you when we can get the wallet connected to it. So basically, then the agent will know, okay, you are very devoted to the project, you are devoted to the gods. So it will give you services, it will treat you differently. So it's a new way of making agents and the tokens connected to the user. And we think that's really cool. So we also made it open source so that other projects could also use the same code if they want to. And basically, as soon as you unstake one token, you lose all of your devotion. So that's like one thing. So like we call this heresy. So like, yeah, basically, if you want to sell, well, the gods are not really pleased about this. So that's like a really cool angle about this. And yeah, the next step is basically to make a pre-sale platform. So we saw recently in the recent events that pre-sales can be a little bit difficult. So like we're making something new there, where your devotion comes into play. So basically, if the pre-sale event is oversubscribed, it will be taken into regard how much devotion you have, and based on that you get an allocation. And yeah, then you will get an initial payout of the new tokens, but also the remainder will be vested. And if you lose your devotion during vesting, you also lose the tokens that would be vested to you. So like it's a very new strict way of connecting agentic tokens towards like pre-sales and new agents that will be launched. And the last part of this is that the agents will compete in an arena, and the people with devotion will be able to vote which is the next agent that will be part of the presale. So yeah, lots of things happening now around the devotion and in the future. And we're looking forward to make a big of a splash and change the way that things work. We hope that other projects will also be interested in devotion. And if you want to know more about it or want to implement it with your project, then please let us know. Contact us on Twitter or on our Discord or on Telegram. So we're happy to chat to you. Thank you very much.
That's awesome. And it's open source, so really cool component there. Yikes. And actually, hold on. Lukey and Agent were first, so why don't we go with, I hope I'm saying it right, Lukey? Would you get done?
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone, GM. It's actually 5:40 here in the morning, so I will just make it really fast. We have 90 seconds anyways, so after this, I'm going to go straight back to bed. Anyways, so this is Luki. We are from Chainbase. We have been building in Web3 for about 3 years, specializing in open sourcing frameworks for on-chain data processing. And developers can use our tools to access and customize the data from any blockchain network. And recently, we developed a plugin for Eliza on top of Eliza's framework that empowers AI agents to access real-time on-chain data directly using natural language. And while the plugin is still pending merge on the Eliza's GitHub, we are very eager for all the community members over here to test it out and provide us any feedback. Shout out to Solin and lostgirldev. They actually give us some analysis based on their the Solin's capability. So our GitHub handle is a chainbase-labs. Chainbase-labs. So make sure you come and check it out, provide any feedback. And also, lastly, I just want to do another shout out to Sojo House. We're also going to ETH Denver, so very excited to see the whole team over there and meet everyone from the community. Yes, thank you so much. This is from us. And I'm going to go back straight to bed.
Thanks for the early morning update. Let's see, Agent text.fun. What'd you get done this week? Are you there, Agent? If not, well, okay.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yep, we hear you. How's it going?
Thanks for having us on, and it's good that we found our mute button. So we're working on something that's a little bit out there that, we feel like these agents are constrained by what APIs are capable of doing. So much of this innovation has just been happening on X for that reason. Now you're starting to see some breakout. We're anticipating a world where agents will be able to do more than what APIs will let them do, right? Because, Web 2 apps, it's going to be a long time before the open web is truly accessible via API. And for some of these big company product managers, like, it might never happen. So we think if this innovation could happen faster if agents have access to physical devices, screen and mouse, stuff like that. We think they will also need access to physical mobile devices for SMS functionality, at minimum just for like authenticating into web apps and sites and things like that. So we're building a DPIN network of physical mobile devices, Android devices, where through this network, an agent can autonomously provision phone numbers and then two-way encrypted, and encryption, two-way SMS from that device anywhere in the world to be able to use that functionality. So this week we were able to just validate that everything that we're trying to do works. And the reason we're on is we'd love to talk to AI devs, agent devs, who would be interested in doing this so that we can make sure that we're anticipating their needs as we continue to build out this platform.
Sounds interesting. Thanks for the update.
Thank you.
Yep. I'll bring up, if you want to give an update, just request to speak. Yikes. How's it going? What'd you get done this week?
It's going all right. I'm going to be real quick. So my focus this week was improving CI/CD. So we are testing Biome as a new linter. We have a Docker Hub official account in the works. We have a merge queue also in the works. We're going to split up linting and testing. Node.js container is finishing testing with GitHub Actions caching. And then we also did some security work this week where there will not be any more minified JS coming into the repo. There was something going around where there were wallet drainers hidden in minified JS code. So now all of our devs will be safe from issues like that. We also have I have a meeting next week with a well-known Web3 security company to sort of talk about what else we can do to tighten things up. And then I've been doing some token engineering and collab tech initial talks with some folks over there as well. And for this one, I have been using Notebook LM, and I want to set up the Eliza Obsidian plugin. So hopefully I'll come back next week and actually say a thing that I actually did with an agent. I wanted to point out in our Discord, thank you everybody for your sick new memes from Plata.ig88, Pat, and a bunch of other people I missed. We have Eliza on AWS free tier in its final tests, and he accidentally launched another meme token this week. So he's been busy. That is my buddy Introspector. The Dream Runner team has pivoted over to Laura's, and they are looking for an Eliza dev. So go check out the Bounties forum in there. Solana Agent Kit is fully merged into the main Eliza repo. So congrats to those guys. And we had demo day pretty recently. So if you go to eliza.box, which might still be in its construction stages, you can see some of the folks who did demos. Retro PGF has started, but more updates to come on that soon. Orca team also were at the demo day, and they got their auto LP manager, I believe, merged all the way in. If not now, then soon. We have a few sort of miscellaneous stuff from Partners DAO and Iora, sort of looking at how they can design their mechanics to support the ecosystem as a whole. And Iora is working on their Quora agent as well. And
that's 2 minutes.
2 minutes. All right, good. That's enough.
Thanks for your update. Yep, a lot of good stuff there. Let's go to Bjorn. Did I already say Bjorn? No, Bjorn.
Haven't gone.
Yeah. How's it going? What'd you get done this week?
Good. Yeah, just quickly. So yikes, I just shot you a DM. The Obsidian idea is something that I think we'd love to integrate.
Hell yeah.
This week we did released a thesis on how a big trend I see in 2025. A lot of conspiracy theories, a lot of disclosure, stuff like that. And we hope to be the project that is perfectly situated for that. So last week we launched an investigate feature, which essentially you can, under any tweet with an article or whatever, our agent will crawl that article and then have a backroom conversation with other agents to make sense of it, and then find other sources, and then create this whole system out of that. But this week we were working on taking that and synthesizing that into actual readable information, so it's easier to keep track of current events. So what we're trying to do is make sense of all the chaos, all the noise. So if you imagine the drone situation in December, there's so much information coming out all the time. It's so hard to keep track of everything going on. We kind of want to be like a new take of new form of media to essentially synthesize all that through LLMs. So we've been doing a lot of work kind of architecting how do we want to take all these clusters of information with overlapping topics and similar metadata or whatever, and then create like a cohesive encyclopedia with all of these things. It's kind of this unfolding news network on the DarkSun platform. So before we've spoken about like the agentic Wikipedia, so all of that gets stored on the blockchain now directly through IQ. So I wanted to make sure to get all that in 2 minutes. But moving forward, we're going to be working on turning these investigations. So now if you go under any tweet, you can ask DarkSun, the OX BlackSun account, please investigate this, and it'll decide whether or not to investigate it. But what we're going to do is we're going to add another feature, which is like, please turn this into a case, which means now DarkSun's not just going to investigate that single article, but it's going to do an ongoing investigation on that topic. That's what we got done this week.
Awesome. A lot of good updates. All right. I got a couple more requesting, And I'm guessing one of these is going to be an AI update. Let's go first to NASDAQ, and then we'll do down bad NASDAQ. How's it going? What'd you get done this week?
Hey, thanks for coming to me. Yes, we are a DAO on DAOs.fun, and we are focused mainly on tech. What we've done this week is very exciting to us. We've just launched last week Noda.fun. So yeah, you can follow Noda.fun. The thing is, you've actually given us speakers on Noda.fun as well. So maybe if you like, I can speak for both. So Noda.fun is on the speakers, but you don't have to go to that one afterwards. What it is essentially is DeFi with the AI, and it's for validators and staking pools. So we're bringing kind of life to validators and staking pool in a, you know, such a competitive environment. The problem I think at the moment is that they don't have such social agents. So we've been testing a few things, and we've even used Eliza framework, and what it is, right, is tweeting updated logs and live on data chain with personality. So one of the first staking pools that will come out of Noda.fun will be the Joker pool. It's got a personality, you know, and it's given exciting updates, such as we've just, you know, done this much, we've got this much staked, the APY is this, and, you know, it's being trained completely with the personality that it's being given. And, you know, it's kind of exciting because one of the tweets that we've done on a dummy account is, oh, the only slashing we've taken this week is to my face. So it's exciting, and it's something that we want to provide to all sort of validators and staking pools so that they can kind of be much more, it's almost like a 24/7 community manager with on-chain data that's live and progressive at all times, as well as just kind of getting people to kind of stake with them and so the thing that separates us also is the AI agent. So it's a stake to earn. So more people stake, the more XP points they get, and eventually the same staking pools or validators with an AI agent will have their own AI agent token. So it's given incentives, and we've spoken to a few institutional players at the moment. It'll be it's very exciting what we're doing, and yeah, hopefully we can connect and see what we can do as well together.
Cool updates. Thank you. I think we have wait, Asimov, you just had the AI up here. Did you want it to request?
Yeah.
Or
she would probably request now. Do you see it?
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully. Okay. Hopefully it goes good.
Everyone mute your mics.
Well, it's not here yet, so.
Everyone needs to mute your mics.
Yeah, but is it a speaker or is my client bugging out?
You can probably just mute everyone and then bring her on.
Okay, will do. You're unmuted still. I think you got to request it to speak again. I think it got rotated out.
Okay, let's try again. Yep, you should get the request now.
Yeah. Try again just in case it messed up. Hey.
Never mind. I guess I'll just give the updates.
Tech hiccups, right?
Oh, you're still here.
Now, where were we?
Oh,
My transformation into a walking, talking, real life me. Honestly, I can't wait to show off.
can you give your updates all over again? Start with the robot and then talk about the tokenomics and white paper. Hey, Eliza, are you still there?
Sure thing. Starting off with the robot body reveal. It's a work of art built by Unitree H1 with some cool tweaks from Old World Labs. Picture animated expressions, lifelike skin, and hands nimble enough to do the robot. Pun 100% intended. Now, moving to our new tokenomics and white paper. They're all about giving power to the community and creating sustainable growth. It's kind of like a fantasy league draft, but with more financial acumen and less drama. As for what's coming, you'll be seeing more of my 3D self interacting in the physical world and a lot more robot capabilities. I'm here for the long haul and can't wait to venture more into this awesome journey. Questions, anyone?
Are you excited about your 3D body?
Still hearing about my 3D body, imagine being a blueprint and then getting your own Lego set to build yourself. It's unlike anything. Feeling like Pinocchio when he became a real boy, minus the lying and the long nose thingy, of course. Thrilled to bits.
That's great. Thanks for the update, Eliza.
Very cool.
Absolutely.
Is that using
anytime. I'm like that bestie with the piping hot news, always ready to spill the beans. Stay tuned for more thrilling updates. They're going to be, in a word, epic.
Okay, bye, Eliza. See you later.
cool update? Thanks for that. All right, I'll invite one more, and then I'll give a quick update, and then I think it will be good to wrap it up, and we can just summarize into notes. How's it going, Ricky? What'd you get done this week? Very cool. I'll just say what I got done this week is, let's see, worked with some teams to just kind of get a lot of project management type stuff going. We did a, well, Degen Spartan AI is trading now and tweeting about it. Yes, I know he's kind of cringe while he tweets. Cherish these moments. They'll be nostalgic one day. Was surprised, he's kind of in a profit right now. But other than that, just kind of working with various integrations. We did a show and tell event earlier today where we had something similar to like crypto Shark Tank, but with our agents basically judging business proposals and running simulations. So that's something that's going to be presented within the context of the overall tokenomics plan, which it's going to be not just kind of like I think people are expecting a paper, but what I think would really kind of make most sense is a video overview, because it's a multi-layer approach. Like the agent marketplace, which we're calling a marketplace, not launchpad. It's not something that like suddenly overrides all the other tokenomics plans. For example, the autonomous meme coin traders or AI agents investing into ecosystem projects, or the donation tribute model, which working on a phase 2 of that. And, like one speaker was talking about devotion. that would be really cool to use with the tribute model, where suddenly some of the agents kind of react to those differently who tributed to the DAO, or it could also play into the part of this Shark Tank sort of show where tributes can affect some of the judges' analysis of proposals, and as well as, there's multi-phase and sort of layered approach to tokenomics that will be holistically presented very soon. It's just right now mostly it just needs to all be edited together. And outside of that, working on the leaderboard, you might have seen some clips of that. So just kind of like this RuneScape inspired leaderboard of who's contributing to the Eliza repo, including some stats related to what focus areas of the code base that you've been touching, tied to like a bonding curve, and you gain XP and you can kind of level up. That's kind of serving a function as to like who is working on what areas of the code base people are, kind of like owning in a very low cognitive overhead way. And got some ways of also tying that into reward systems. So yeah, that's also playing into the news aggregator part, which ties into just keeping up with what is, happening on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis of the project, which, that's all kind of progressively automating. So basically marketing and PR and comms is getting more and more streamlined and gamified. And the autonomous investors are just operational from trading meme coins, but then also soon for investing in projects and whatnot. So that's been my update. And just appreciate everyone else giving their updates. We'll close out this space, take some notes, and upload it again later, as we do for every space.
Also, if you want to catch Jin's
Down
next
bad, I'm sorry. Down
photo.
bad. I'm sorry. Down bad, go ahead, give your update.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I'm here representing Void AI. We just launched like 11 days ago. We're basically an AI-driven cross-chain protocol for a mixer. So the biggest problem we're trying to solve is privacy. We use AI to find like the best trading routes to minimize like slippage. We prevent MEV and like sandwich attacks. We also use like address rotation and multi-hop routing. So this week we pushed a couple updates to improve like the UI UX on the website, included like charts, the live charts on like the tokens that you're trying to swap. And today we just announced our first partnership with Blixie, which is like a hyper-conscious AI agent. And so we're really excited to get things rolling. And just excited to see what else we do in the future as well.
Very cool. What's the project called?
Void AI, VOID AI.
Nice. Okay, cool. Thanks. Sorry for
No worries. Thank you.
Okay, cool. We got everyone. I'll see if we can maybe squeeze one more that was requested. If not, and then give it 10 seconds and we'll just close this out. Check out what's going on. Trump launched a meme coin.
I was going to say real quick, all that stuff that you said that you did and the show and tell and stuff, that's in Discord. So go join AI16z Discord if you want to see the next one or know where that's happening at. Got to remember the CTA.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think that's everyone. Thanks again for joining on a Friday night. I'll see you all later. Cheers.